we decided we wanted to go to the only nightclub in Stirling.
Literally the club.
On a Wednesday?
It was student.
But it was that's the busiest night of the week in Stirling.
All right, cool.
Because it's full of students.
Like busy though, not like, oh, it's busy for a small town. Oh, a city. Fucking rammed.
So it looked like news agents, you know, like a tiny little news agents. There's just one person. It looks like a front door.
No bigger than that wall behind you.
Right? And there's a massive queue for it. So Rick Carr, who was with us, and he's a doorman, as like, he's an actor and a comedian, but he does...
He's nails.
Yeah, but
what did he just play in...
He's in Brassic.
Brassic. He played like a bare knuckle boxer, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he looks like one.
Fucking nails.
Shout out to Rick, because he listens to this as well, and he's fucking great.
All right. I hope you're well. Regards to your family.
But he goes over to the security guard, because he can speak security guard. Do you know what I mean?
He's right though, right? You know,
Hello, we have some friends. We want to get them in your tiny little hole of a club.
So he goes over and he's...
that was what it looked like.
Yeah. They basically do the hacker at each other. 17, lad.
So he goes over and he's like, look, mate, just wondering whether there's 17 of us, whether it's worth us queuing to get in. Because, you know, we're not students. We're obviously not students. And the fella goes, we're fully sold out, mate. Why is he even here? And he goes, oh, it's my mate Stag Do, Paul. And he went, is that Paul Smith?
Yes, that's when it works out.
We were in then.
So the security guard goes, go to another bar for 15 minutes and then come back and we'll let you in. So there's still a big, massive queue. And me, Rick and Paul walk straight to the front and had everyone behind us. The security guards are listening to this as well.
Hi, boys.
So he's like, right, yeah, go in.
I hope it was Bannockburn.
So we go into the club. We take all 17 of us with us. At first, the guy was like, don't make these pay. These are fine. And the woman went, how many of you is there? And I said 17. And he went, make 10 of them pay. Right? So it was like, I just paid it. I couldn't be asked with everyone doing all that. Yeah. So then we get in the club. It is full of 18 to 20-year-olds who all knew who me, Carl, Paul Smith, all of us, like they're Have a Word fans, they're Hot Water fans. It was chaos.
It was children
but the best,
in small dresses.
It was... But you know what?
I know what you mean, but it sounded terrible.
That's what it was, though.
Yeah, apparently Stirling University, they're allowed in at 11.
It was so fun. The security guard had seen that I'd just gone, right, I'll just pay. And he come over to me and give me a bottle of tequila and was like, this is for you, lads. Just
because he saw you being a good mate.
Yeah, he was like, this is for you. Just share it with the stag.
Mate, I'm gutted I didn't come.
Oh, it was
now
so good.
At one point,
what was the nightclub called? Do you remember?
Fubar.
F-U-B.
Shout out
like
Fubar.
The brand.
Yeah.
At one point, I can't remember who came over to me. It might have been Chapman. And he went, the DJ wants a word with you. So I was like, what? He goes, the DJ wants to talk to you. So I went over to the DJ. He's like, have a word. Like, yeah. He goes, fucking great, lad. What song do you want on next? So I got to choose the next few songs that he mixed. It was fucking great.
What did you go for?
So Fresh and So Clean.
So Fresh and So Clean.
Yeah.
Old Outcast.
Bit of Outcast, yeah.
I got so drunk. We all did, but so drunk.
God.
I don't remember getting back to the castle. When we got back to the castle...
me and Rick, by the way, in the toilet, me and Rick Carr.
That sounds so good. I'm so jealous. Oh my God, I got an invite.
Me and Rick went up to the toilets because Rick looks like the doorman. I was like, it's the head doorman here, standing by the door. And I was banging on cubicles going, come on, lads, the game's up. I know you got Lemo in there. And all like students are coming out going, oh, I'm sorry. Going, gives the Lemo. Going, I haven't got it. I was like the head doorman's here. And Rick was just standing there like that. And everyone was just running out the toilet. What
was really funny, actually, on the sports bar...
Scared children.
Yeah, sick.
So, Paul's bride-to-be, Laurie, her brother was with us, Jack. And for a laugh...
Oh, that good-looking devil.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
When we were in the sports bar, just for a laugh, he went and stood on the door and was IDing and rejecting people. Just deciding who got to come into the sports bar. For no reason whatsoever, just... No, not tonight, mate, sorry. Just sending people away.
Oh, we've got enough gingers.
But it's full. It's because it's pub golf, students, lads in fucking shirts that don't fit them, and we're all a group of 20-year-old scouts, confident lads. We just took the town over.
It was chaos. When we got back to the castle,
So jealous.
several of the children had made it back.
There was
Good on him.
There was a 10-year-old there. I'm not asked. Joe, his name is. He listens.
Oh, shout out all those people who are like, I reckon I could tag along here, just bobbing around like, who the fuck is number 18? Hello.
Well, he was there till 5 o'clock the next afternoon.
So when we got
what a
back,
ledge.
we got back to the castle. I'm hammered, and obviously I don't do drugs, so I just went straight to bed. Carl was already in bed. He got back about 15 minutes before me.
I
had a full bag of balsamic vinegar and caramelized onion sensations, and then went to bed.
Big bag of MDMA. Big bag of sensations. Two very different stag do's.
Went to bed. We could barely sleep, but we did sleep because we were drunk, because everyone else was still up. We get up the next day at, 12 o'clock?
I got up a bit before you. A party started at 6 a.m. Started downstairs.
Because they got the drugs out.
Because they got home, mellowed a little bit, and then blasted the music and got back on it at 6 a.m.
So we went clay pigeon shooting yesterday afternoon and got back, and when we got back, they were still up doing drugs from the day before.
Yeah, with
now
stragglers.
No, I'm not jealous. Because I can't.
There was some see-through people.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to pod for fucking ages.
Last night's whiskey tasting was mellow.
Yeah. Were they there, though?
Yeah,
Everyone was
all
there.
Well-
Just.
All the refugees from the bag
I
of
know
MDMA. Did they make it to the whiskey tasting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking valiant.
It was in the castle, though.
Man, I'm usually eating cornflakes and wanking, not at the same time, but like I just sort of can't then go whiskey tasting.
Yeah. Clay pigeon shooting was sick, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me
you
and
were
Carl
good.
were fucking great.
I got to the final, me and Phil Chapman.
Yeah, I fancy myself as a bit of a. Oh, to be fair, I hit 4 out of 10, but I find it very satisfying.
Yeah.
Hasn't someone got in touch asking if we want to do a Patreon special at a shooting place in North Wales?
In Mould.
Might see you soon.
Yep. We do that. I got into the final with Phil, and Phil beat me by 1.
Yeah, but he's disabled
Excellent.
now, so you win that one, don't you?
I kneecapped him.
You kneecapped him. Not with a gun, with gravity.
Yeah.
Smart.
But, I think last night coming home was a good call because we'd be much tighter than we already are.
That is epic. I fucking
And all
everyone
the
that was there at Fubar, I hope you're watching this
Oh.
and your mind is blown that that happened. Because if you're from Stirling or uni in Stirling,
You don't expect
you must be like,
any of us to walk in.
yeah.
It was mad that you could see them like, what the fuck are you doing here? Why are you here?
I love that shit.
Yeah. And there was so many of us everyone was in the good place. Everyone was dancing, the music was great.
Everyone on their own terms was high as fuck.
Yeah.
Either on joy or a bag of joy.
Yeah.
Like, I sat with Paul Blair, like, just talking for about 2.5 hours about how proud of each other we were.
It's great.
Hammered drunk. Like, shots just kept getting brought over. You know those, like, test tube shots that are, like, £1 a go?
There's a cute girl wandering around selling them.
Every time she came up to us, as many people as were near us, we went, another 8.
Yeah.
Just again, and it was like being 18, 19 again.
Yeah, I felt like
Except you got more money.
Yeah, but we properly bought into we're in a shithole nightclub. Like, in Liverpool, it'd be one of the worst nightclubs in the city. But because it's the best, it's the only thing in Stirling, it was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, because we'd all gone, like, this is it. Let's all get on board. And we did.
Yeah.
I sat the shot girl down.
Well, that's what you got to do. With these stag do's, with everything like this, you have to just go, we're doing Highland Games. Like, I know Freddie's gone, I don't want to do it. But it's way better if you just go, cool, we're doing this, let's get into
that's
it.
what we did.
Fubar, you've just got to turn up.
I shot. Fucking hell. Shot the shocker.
Touching the hospital.
I sat the girl down.
Speaks bouncer now. Oh, 17.
She was 19, the shot girl. And I was like,
You sat her down and went, how young are you?
No, I went, because I was fucked. I went, have you got any dreams? And she went, yeah. I went, what are your dreams?
Oh, you bad quag.
And she went, I want to live in Spain. She went, I want to study in Spain and stuff. I want to do it next year. And I was like, what's your name? I asked her, I can't remember her name was. So I'm going to come back to Stirling next year. And if you're working here and not in Spain, you're fucking dead. She was like, okay.
You're dead?
Yeah.
Murder?
Well, we were talking for like
Follow
half
your
an hour.
dreams or murder?
Carl, you saying that sober sounded weird and threatening. I can only imagine after little test tube shots and a bit of his tequila, how weird that sounded.
I drank
What's your dream? What's your dream? If you don't do that dream, I'm coming back here. I'm going to murder you.
What film's it in when he gets the kid, the shop owner, and he says, "You'll wake up tomorrow and it'll be the best day of his life." No.
Goodwill Hunting. Goodwill Hunting.
No.
No. What fucking...
Jumanji.
It's going to do my head in that.
Something like Pulp Fiction.
No,
The original Jumanji.
Two. Oh, it's Fight Club. Fight Club.
Yes, it is. It's Fight Club.
It's Jumanji.
It was like that. I was like, "Fucking chase your dreams. Don't be living in this town forever." And she's like, "I will." And then I went and bought like 500 shots of tequila and went to the dance floor with Callum Oakley and just disappeared for an hour. So good.
Very jealous. Guys, very jealous.
Yeah, it was great. It was
I'm
such a
not
success.
jealous of how all... Because I'm doing quite well. I've had one blip with the drugs where someone went, "Do you want these?" And I went, "Ah, yeah." And then I've done all right. I've had a couple of blips. I'm doing all right. Not go back to that dark place I got to in October, September, doing them on my own and lying. But I wouldn't be able to be there without being one of the bellends that would... I'd look like Casper the Ghost by Thursday morning. I'd have been totally see-through. I'd have kept going. So part of me is gutted that I missed it, but I have not got the self-control to see those bellends go... Yeah. I'd just be into it. So I'm sort of glad.
Even like all the
sounds
gaps.
fucking brilliant.
In the gaps between all the activities, we went to curry with a little kick around in the front. We were watching the footy in the castle, shooting the shit.
And everyone was on good form.
Everybody.
Everyone.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, so good.
Because there's some very different characters there. For saying we all work in the same industry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, it was the perfect mixed bag. Everyone had a great time on their own terms. Everyone had exactly the stag do they wanted to have.
Yeah. Superb. Very happy.
Someone get married. Come on, Carl. It's time now.
I'll be Vegas.
She's really.
Yeah.
The marriage or the stag?
Probably both.
Right.
In like one go.
Cool. I know you want to do low-key wedding and not pay for everyone. Can you do what Market Stag do?
But that's what the point is.
Yeah.
We have a great honeymoon and stag do, and then the wedding's just for us. It's
Because you are the most... I'm not fucking allowing that
I'm the
one.
closest. But Vegas will be the stag. Has to be. For a fight as well.
Sterling or Vegas. It's either food bar or the strip.
Honestly, that night it may as well have been Vegas.
But the anonymity of being in a castle and not... Like, obviously, we went out on the Wednesday, but the castle just allowed everyone to do whatever they wanted to do with no worries about being photographed, filmed.
Middle of nowhere. Not even...
So I did mine at an old house near Chesterfield. And everyone was like, "What we do?" Like, I got a few messages, like, "Where's this again?" You're like, in the middle of the country. We've got people coming from Newcastle, Leeds, Manchester, some people coming from the East Midlands, some coming from London. Chesterfield was in a great spot, but crucially, you're on the side of a hill, and the guy who owns it lives like round the back in a house. You could shout your fucking head off till 5 in the morning. You're the only dickheads that can hear it. No one's pestering you. None of us were famous. But I love that. And they had a little swimming pool. I think the renting a house stag do is genius.
It was great. It was such a good idea.
No one ever goes, "They're too pissed, they can't come in." You know, when people do Newcastle or try and do Dublin or whatever.
Everyone breaks up.
It's great, yeah, but it's a lot of logistics. Just get all the dickheads you like in a house or a castle.
Yeah.
I think if I ever get married, the stag do, I would do something similar to this.
Yeah.
Defo.
It's great.
Maybe a really clever way is to try and do a place that's great for a night out, and then
A castle nearby.
yeah.
A castle near Dublin.
Oh,
Holy shit!
that'd be unbelievable.
Apparently, Dublin's a bit of a nightmare for stag do's. They stamped down on it a few years ago.
Really?
Because they became so popular with stag do's that it was like, is it Temple Bar? Mm-hmm. They just sort of, it was almost like a zero tolerance. Like, you're not, if you're a bunch of English lads, you're not coming and making our fucking boozer, because they were busy anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Castle near Glasgow.
Oh, Jesus.
Scotland's lovely. I love Scotland so much. I've been there loads lately. It's just so nice.
It's very good country.
Can we have a break? I want to think about what I've missed out on. Yeah. How big was the bag?
I'm not messing.
Comical.
If it was filled about halfway up and it was about as big as this Dettle thing. And that's not an exaggeration.
Mama like that. Mama like that.
And at one point it went missing, and we thought one of the children had stole it. But it turns out someone had just hidden it under the stairs that the children couldn't steal it.
Who? Can we name who hid it?
No.
Oh, just say Phil Chapman. Get well, Phil. Shout out Sterling. Shout out Fubar.